Wow, this looks really corrupt, doesn't it? Here's the headline. Biden admin discussing taking new action over Elon Musk's business dealings. According to a report, President Joe Biden's administration is reportedly weighing subjecting Elon Musk's business dealings to national security reviews due to how much power he is acquiring. Bloomberg News reported that the administration is specifically wanting to scrutinize Musk's Twitter deal and SpaceX's Starlink satellite network. And Glenn Greenwald had a Twitter thread on this. Let's take a look at it. In a gigantic coincidence, the totally non-politicized Biden DOJ announced that just after Elon Musk advocated a peace deal to end the war in Ukraine and is on the verge of ending CIA-directed censorship on Twitter, that it is investigating his deals on national security grounds. He continues, yes, this would be a favor for Musk in that it's his only way out of a deal in which everyone knows, including he, that he's drastically overpaying for Twitter. But the U.S. security state has made clear they regard big tech censorship as a key priority. And that links to one of his Substack articles. It says former intelligence officials citing Russia say big tech monopoly power is vital to national security. When the U.S. security state announces that big tech's centralized censorship power must be preserved, we should ask what this reveals about whom this regime serves. And this article's from April 20th. It says a group of former intelligence and national security officials on Monday issued a jointly signed letter warning that pending legislative attempts to restrict or break up the power of big tech companies, Facebook, Google, and Amazon, would jeopardize national security because, they argue, their centralized censorship power is crucial to advancing U.S. foreign policy. So they need censorship to keep people from questioning them or voting the wrong way. Here's a tweet from Elon Musk. This is from March 26, 2022. Given that Twitter serves as the de facto public town square, failing to adhere to free speech principles fundamentally undermines democracy. Well, that's not the sort of thing you want to hear if you want to brainwash everybody into doing what they're told. I wonder if that has anything to do with the Biden administration taking an interest in his acquisition of Twitter. Because Bloomberg's saying that the administration is specifically wanting to scrutinize Musk's Twitter deal and SpaceX Starlink satellite network. Why would they want to look into Starlink? Well, let's take a look at this. Musk said SpaceX spends nearly $20 million a month for maintaining satellite services in Ukraine, and that the company has spent about $80 million to enable and support Starlink there. So what's that, $240 million a year? And he's made noises about not wanting to pay that, which he's since just said, okay, well, whatever, I guess I'll just do it. But I'm sure that still displeased them. And I'm sure the people who seem determined to rush the world into World War III didn't like this either. Ukraine-Russia peace. Redo elections of annexed regions under UN supervision. Russia leaves if that is the will of the people. Crimea, formerly part of Russia, as it has been since 1783. Water supply to Crimea assured. Ukraine remains neutral. Well, that's not the sort of thing that's going to sell the maximum amount of missiles, is it? Yeah, definitely not going to make the people that are telling Biden what to say happy. But anyway, the news comes after the Washington Post reported Thursday afternoon that Musk told prospective investors that he plans to get rid of nearly 75% of Twitter's 7,500 workers, whittling the company down to a skeleton staff of just over 2,000. Well, that's a lot of blue hair hitting the streets all at once. I mean, if there's not enough abortion protests and drag shows to keep them occupied, that could be trouble. Let's see. The administration's apparent desire to review SpaceX's Starlink satellite network from a national security perspective likely is in reference to the company demanding that it be paid for its services last month in a letter to the Pentagon. SpaceX's director of government sales wrote to the Pentagon, "We are not in a position to further donate terminals to Ukraine or fund the existing terminals for an indefinite period of time." Musk, who is CEO of SpaceX, backtracked over the weekend on the company demanding payment for its services. Quote, "To hell with it," Musk said. "Even though Starlink is still losing money and other companies are getting billions of taxpayer dollars, we'll just keep funding Ukraine government for free." And I do find it incredible that Elon Musk is hated by Democrats so much. I mean, he's the one who made electric cars cool. They've been waiting for that forever. Remember, who killed the electric car? Well, Elon Musk made it feasible. I mean, just for that one thing alone, they should love him. And every single person with the Ukraine flag in their social media should have been thanking Elon Musk for making Starlink available to Ukraine. Not having that would have been crippling to their war effort. And he was paying for it himself. But, free speech. You can't have that. So I guess the Biden administration is determined to continue being the most transparently corrupt administration in, well, I guess living memory, at least. It's hard to know where they find the time for all of this while they're investigating parents at school council meetings and hunting down, MAGA meemaws with their little mini American flags and prosecuting every person who's ever known Donald Trump. Anyway, please subscribe, like, and share. Sharing really helps me out. I thank you for that. I will see you next time.